Welcome back to Because It's Comics. This week we're diving into 5 new releases, breaking down the art and the story while giving you genuine and thoughtful ratings. Let's get into some reviews.
Does Snuffles always do this, or have I never noticed? You think if you put a phone close to him it'll charge? There's only one way to find out. Looks like Snuffles is getting a promotion.
First book up for review is Geiger number 15, with writer Jeff Johns and art by Gary Frank. I've been reading this book for a while, and one thing I can say about Geiger is that it remains consistent with every issue. Particularly with this issue, one of the things that stands out is that the art is still magnificent and dynamic. And in this particular issue, we get some character introductions that seem like they will play a big role in things to come story-wise. There's also a callback to the Geiger debut issues when the series originally launched. All in all, Geiger just remains one of those books that every month you can expect just a well put, the words escape me, just like make an effort that is not lacking or that seems like it's phoned in at any time by Jeff Johns. And Gary Frank, his artwork is just powerful. The only con I will have about issue 15 is that the story for this particular arc felt like it was wrapped up too quickly and left me feeling a bit unfulfilled. At the end, there is an epilogue that's very open-ended, and I don't know how I really feel about that because unless there's going to be an immediate follow-up for the epilogue, or if that's just one of those kind of teaser things like we'll come back to this someday kind of thing. Again, a bit unfulfilling for what I usually expect from this comic. But all in all, Geiger, issue 15, I'm giving it 4 stars.
Niggas out.
But no, what about the famous niggas though, Trey? Because I'm famous.
Hold on, you what?
I'm famous.
Nigga, you think you famous?
I mean, like I got like 2 people that.
Nigga, you ain't no motherfucking famous. Bitch, I got the Ninja Turtles coming out to this shit.
Nigga, what? The Ninja Turtles fell off in the 90s.
Bitch, the motherfucking Ninja Turtles ain't never fall off. Nigga, they'll never fall off.
Trey, you know the Ninja Turtles not real, right?
Oh, nigga, you ain't finna talk about the homies behind they shit. Matter of fact, hold on.
What about my ticket?
Hey, bro.
Who the fuck is that?
This nigga Ace Vane on the phone talking shit.
Oh, word?
This nigga say y'all ain't famous.
Nigga bullshit. Nigga Lil Boosie rapped about us and wiped me down,
But I
nigga.
told that nigga that
Bro, you
shit,
really got us
bro.
on the phone with a Ninja Turtle?
And this nigga say y'all ain't real.
Ninja what? Tell that nigga his mama ain't real. Nigga, hold up, my mama ain't got nothing to do with this shit, bro. You see me in these streets, get your bitch ass cowabunga. First of all, bitch ass nigga, who in the fuck is your cellular provider? The fuck you need to know that? Cause your signal clear as fuck and you in the sewer, bitch ass nigga. Nigga, don't try to change the topic. It's on Trey that weekend on site.
Hey, yeah, that's all cool, but that fight ain't gonna happen.
You know what? You right. That ain't what Trey Day weekend
right, Trey,
about.
the truth. You the truth, Trey. This about a peaceful turn up.
Ace non-famous ass ain't gonna be there.
Bro, come on.
Next up for review, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 9, with writer Jason Aaron and artist Juan Ferreira. At issue number 9, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles run still continues to be a very good read. with Ferreira's art being dark and salient, giving the characters a look altogether pseudo-realistic edge. This book is on my list as one that definitely I look forward to each month it comes out. One of the things that Ferreira does is there's just this synergy that he displays throughout the book, while not too over the top, but also the art just kind of gives you the feel of how the turtles were drawn initially when they first debuted, with that edgy um, um, look, and like, despite the different renditions that have been done with the turtles, at times making them a little less um, aggressive. This book is not leaning towards that depiction. The story progression in this particular issue slows a bit. I feel like it's a bit of a filler before like a new plot is about to be revealed or transition. However, um, I think leading up to this issue, Jason Aaron has done a good job of making every issue feel like we're heading towards a climax or some event that I don't want to say it'll be shocking or whatever, but it will pay off um, as he gets closer to ending this particular storyline. There is a splash page that is just I want to say that it really shows or highlights the characteristics of one of the particular turtles, Michelangelo, and how his kinetic style um, adds to the team. As you can see here, it's kind of like that anime um, type of action um, or manga view. A manga display. Just really, I can't say enough about what um, Ferreira did in this issue. For all that said, there's really not much to I guess um, knock this book for. Yeah, as a collector, I would want to have this particular issue in my collection. If you're a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, and you have been following, or maybe you haven't been following consistently for the past 8 issues prior to now. But all that said, I'm giving Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issues number 9 4 stars.
We'll savor this. And if this conflict brings about the end of my life, I will savor it all the more.
Next book up for review is Invincible Universe, Battle Beast number 2, with writing by Robert Kirkman and art by Ryan Ottley. Another Invincible Universe character Seems like he's making the rounds. The art in Battle Beasts feels like a comic collector's comic book. The detailed depictions of the characters can range from intense and gripping to over-the-top cartooning. This book, while only its second issue, I believe is Robert Kirkman's next best work. Besides Walking Dead and Invincible in and of itself. He's made this character very simplistically motivated by one thing. He's made his adventures for the past, at least the last two issues, very interesting. The colorist on the book, I believe is Annalisa Leone, is to be especially applauded because she keeps the pitch and tone of the pages exactly where they need to be. Like when I was looking through, when I go through the panels, you notice that the brights are bright when the story calls for it, and the darks are subdued at the right moments. The story pacing has been good so far. If you like the first issue, then I think you'll probably enjoy this issue as well. And I just can't say enough about Otley's work. Generally, and again, maybe this is just my own perception. Books that go for that over-the-top violence, after a while, it can come off gimmicky. But so far, and again, like I said, it is only 2 issues. Battle Beast in this Battle Beast issue, so far, this series, it works. It's like an element of the story that is necessary for us to truly get the intensity of who this character is. Again, if you're a comic book collector, this is the comic book collector's comic. I can't say that enough. And you'll know what I mean by that just by looking at the detailed drawings and sketchings throughout the issue. With that said, I think you should give Battle Beast a chance if you've been kind of on the fence. I think that you will really appreciate how these creators really respect your time and your money in purchasing this issue. With that said, I'm giving Invincible Universe Battle Beast #2 4 stars.
So, Terrence, I assume you're a natural athlete. I'm not. That is because your bitch ass does not believe in yourself. Hey, is there anything to eat around here? Goddamn well you ain't asking me for no fucking food after I gave you a whole bag of Purina and you said you ain't want it. That was dog food. Dog food? I wouldn't buy you no fucking heroin. You know how expensive that shit is? I'm about to starve to fucking death, bitch. My stomach touching my back. Well, it's too late, because you can't eat after 7 p.m. anyway. You turn to a gremlin or some shit. The fuck are you talking about? Shut up and throw this ball at them bottles. Yeah, damn you trash, bruh. What the fuck? How? You've hit everything in the world except the bottles. This is the 14th sport we played. How are you bad at all of them? This isn't even
Our next book for review is Wonder Woman number 22 with writer Tom King and artist Caitlin Yarsky. Unfortunately, Wonder Woman 22 is not one of Tom King's best outings. Initially, when King started on the Wonder Woman series, I was very interested, and I really liked how his vision of Wonder Woman was being portrayed through the various issues, along with the comic relief kind of back-end stories with Trinity. Wonder Woman has been a pretty good read. But in issue 22, we're introduced to this issue as a prelude story, which means, for one, we get a guest artist, and not to slight the artist, but the art for this issue is just okay. It feels a bit simplistic when it comes to the line art for the actual characters, especially when compared to previous issues from Daniel Sampere. But not to fault the artist too much for this issue. It just seems like Tom King was trying his hand at writing a sort of rom-com issue, which to me just really didn't work in this story. At times, the story just feels silly and uninteresting. And I get it. I enjoy good kind of slapstick type of humor every now and then in a comic. That doesn't make an issue necessarily bad. But in this one, it didn't make it good either. What more can I say? I just really wish Tom King had treated this story a little more seriously than as he has with previous issues. Again, the art is serviceable, but nothing that makes me feel like, you have to have this issue in your collection. With that said, also, let me add another thing about this particular issue is that it comes off there's a mustache twirling villain moment that occurs in the book, which comes off as very cliche. With that said, I'm giving Wonder Woman issue number 22 1 star.
Let me finish my work. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Please don't be boring! Maybe you should take your own advice.
How's that then? How about now?
It's so boring!
That too boring for you? Who's boring now? I didn't calculate new Falcon using Falcon guns. I got you, sucker!
Our last book up for review is The Ultimates, issue number 13, with writer Dennis Camp and art by Juan Frigeri. The Ultimates book in the new Ultimate Universe seems to be moving along just at its normal pace. There have been some highs and some lows with the book, but all in all, Dennis Camp has done a decent job of writing these Avenger type characters in a new vision or worldview compared to the original Marvel 616 universe. For the most part, the story progression is still on pace. The art, I feel, could be a little better, but it's not terribly disappointing. That's not to say that it's not good. It's just I feel that for what I think or what I perceive that this comic is going for, or this particular line of comics in the Ultimate Universe, it could be better at times. One of the things is in this book is that there's a very cool depiction of what appears to be Zeus, and this is not a spoiler. I thought that was one of the better parts of reading this issue. Again, if you're enjoying Ultimates, this moves along at the same pace as a previous issue. Again, nothing over the top bombastic in this particular issue, and nothing that makes the story feel like we're any closer to reaching the climax for a character that's expected to return. And again, that's not a spoiler either. It's well known that there's a character in this series, not only this series, but in other series as well, that are of the Ultimate Universe, expected to return to make a big change altogether for this collection of books. With that said, I give The Ultimates issue number 13 3 stars. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the video and what you'd like to see me cover next. And always remember, if you find yourself asking, why they do that? It's because it's comics, man.